What if I told you that the healthy fruit you're eating before bed is the real reason you're waking up every single night? You might think snacking on some fruit is the perfect guilt-free way to end your day, but after the age of 60, that choice could be the very thing sending you on those frustrating trips to the bathroom at 2 or 3 in the morning. It seems like the right thing to do, doesn't it? We've been told our whole lives to eat more fruit. But the hard truth is, many of these seemingly innocent foods contain natural compounds that act like diuretics, putting your kidneys into overdrive right when your body is supposed to be powering down for deep, restorative rest. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 common foods that are secretly wrecking your sleep, and more importantly, I'll show you 5 incredible, safe, and delicious alternatives. And the number 1 food on our safe list is a true game changer. It doesn't just save you from those nightly bathroom runs, it also helps silence those painful, sleep-stealing leg cramps for good. So stay with me, because the change you've been looking for could begin tonight. And before we dive in, if you are ready to finally reclaim your full night's sleep, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It's a small click for you, but it makes a huge difference in helping our message reach more wonderful people just like you. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our vital health tips, and drop a comment below to let us know where you're watching from. I truly love connecting with our global health family. So, the problem isn't about avoiding healthy food, it's about timing and understanding how certain foods work inside your body, especially in the hours before you go to sleep. Let's break down the 5 foods you should absolutely avoid in the evening. We'll start with a common offender and count down to the most powerful sleep disruptor of them all. Food to avoid number 5, pineapple, the tropical bladder agitator. We're starting with a fruit that just screams health and tropical vacation, but for your bladder at night, it can be a real troublemaker. Now, the high water content is an obvious factor, but pineapple has a secret weapon that makes it uniquely disruptive, an enzyme called bromelain, working in tandem with its high acidity. For many people, especially if you have a system that's on the sensitive side, this combination can act as a direct irritant to the delicate lining of your bladder. Think of your bladder lining like sensitive skin. The acid and bromelain are like rubbing a mild but persistent irritant on it. This doesn't just mean your bladder is filling up with fluid. It means the bladder wall itself becomes stimulated and agitated. This creates a false sense of urgency, that nagging feeling that you have to go, even when your bladder isn't completely full. It's a cruel double whammy. You're filling the tank with fluid and simultaneously making the tank's sensor overly sensitive. And this isn't just a theory. A comprehensive 2021 review published in the Journal of Urology looked at various dietary triggers for bladder sensitivity and overactive bladder syndrome. They consistently found that acidic foods and certain fruit enzymes were potential culprits that could significantly increase urinary frequency and urgency. So while that pineapple is a fantastic digestive aid during the day, at night, those very same active compounds are working directly against your goal of uninterrupted sleep. So here's the clear, actionable advice. Absolutely enjoy your pineapple, but make it a daytime food. It's a fantastic addition to a morning smoothie to kickstart your digestion, or as a bright, zesty side for your lunch. The golden rule is to have your last bite at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to go to sleep. This gives your body more than enough time to process the fluids and for any potential irritation to completely subside. Food to avoid. Number 4, grapes, the sweet sleep saboteur. Next on our list is one of the easiest and most tempting snacks around, the grape. Grabbing a bowl of crisp, sweet grapes in the evening feels so much healthier than reaching for cookies or chips, and from a purely nutritional standpoint, it is. But when we look at it through the lens of sleep, grapes present a unique problem. They create what I call a sweet flush. The issue lies in the combination of their very high water content and a high concentration of simple sugars like fructose and glucose. When you eat them, your body absorbs this sugary fluid incredibly fast, almost as quickly as if you were drinking a glass of juice. This rapid absorption triggers a very fast processing time by your kidneys. Your body doesn't get a chance to experience slow, gentle hydration. Instead, it's a sudden flood of liquid. that your system feels an urgent need to manage and expel right away. This rapid fluid dump is precisely what triggers that sudden, undeniable urge to visit the bathroom just an hour or two after your snack. The proof of this mechanism is well documented in countless studies on glycemic response. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that the simple sugars in fruits like grapes cause a significant insulin response. This spike in insulin signals to your body's cells to quickly absorb the glucose, and the water it's carried in with is left to be processed immediately by the kidneys. Unlike the slow-release hydration you'd get from a food with more fiber and complex carbohydrates, this is a non-stop express train from your stomach directly to your bladder. Here is the simple, actionable advice. Treat grapes as a fantastic daytime snack for a quick burst of natural energy. If you absolutely crave some in the evening, you must practice strict portion control. Limit yourself to a very small amount, no more than half a cup, and make sure you have them at least 3 hours before bedtime. A much better choice to satisfy a sweet craving after dinner would be a food with lower water content, which we'll be covering in the second half of this video. Food to avoid. Number 3. Cucumber, the deceptive diuretic. This one can be tough to accept because the cucumber is the very definition of a healthy, hydrating, low-calorie food. But as a pre-bedtime snack, it is one of the absolute worst offenders for nighttime waking. We all know it's about 96% water, but the real issue is more complex than that. Cucumbers contain specific natural compounds, including sulfur and silicon, which are scientifically recognized as natural kidney stimulants. This is precisely why cucumber is a staple ingredient in detox water recipes. Its biological purpose in this context is literally to make you flush out your system by increasing uric acid production and promoting urination. So, when you eat a cucumber at night, you're not just passively adding water to your body, you are actively sending a direct command to your kidneys to get to work and start filtering your blood more aggressively. This is a fantastic process for a morning cleanse, but it's a complete disaster when your primary goal is to have your kidneys quiet down for a long night of rest. The scientific backing for this comes from both ancient traditional medicine and modern phytochemistry. An article published in the Journal of Pharmacognosy and Phytochemistry detailed the diuretic properties of common vegetables, specifically highlighting the cucumber's potent effect. The study explained that its unique combination of extreme water content, high potassium levels, and these stimulating phytochemicals creates a synergistic effect that is far greater than the sum of its parts, making it a highly effective natural diuretic. So, here's how you handle cucumbers. They are the undisputed star of your daytime salad. Enjoy them for lunch, but you must make it a strict rule to avoid cucumbers in any form, raw, in salads, or even in water, for at least 4 hours before you go to sleep. If you're having a salad for dinner, simply swap out the cucumber for something less waterlogged and stimulating, like roasted bell peppers or carrots. Have you ever noticed this effect after eating a large salad late at night? I'd be fascinated to hear about your experience in the comments. Food to avoid number 2. Melon, cantaloupe, and honeydew, the midnight blood sugar bomb. A bowl of cold, fresh melon on a warm evening feels like the ultimate healthy, guilt-free dessert, but it sabotages your sleep in 2 distinct and powerful ways. The first is the one we're familiar with, its extremely high water and potassium content, which signals your kidneys to start flushing. But the second, more insidious villain is its dramatic impact on your blood sugar. Melons have a relatively high glycemic index, which means their natural sugars are absorbed into your bloodstream very quickly. This causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar. Your body, in response, releases a surge of insulin to manage this sugar rush. However, this often leads to an overcorrection, causing a blood sugar crash a few hours later, right in the middle of your deepest sleep phase. When your blood sugar drops too low, your body perceives this as a stress event or an emergency. It releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to wake you up and signal the need for more fuel. So you might find yourself jolting awake at 3 a.m., heart racing slightly, not because your bladder is full, but because your blood sugar just went on a wild roller coaster ride. It's that confusing wake-up call where you're not sure why you're awake, but you feel wired and anxious. The evidence for this is crystal clear. A study published in the prestigious Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism explored how these nocturnal glucose fluctuations directly affect sleep architecture. The researchers found a direct and undeniable correlation between blood sugar instability and sleep fragmentation, which means more awakenings and less time spent in deep, restorative sleep. So that healthy melon dessert isn't just a diuretic, it's a hormonal sleep disruptor. Here's the clear how-to for all the melon lovers out there. Enjoy it to the fullest, but make it a breakfast or lunch food. It's an amazing way to hydrate and start your day. If you bring a fruit salad to an evening gathering, be sure to eat it early, and never ever use it as a late-night dessert if you value your sleep. Food to avoid. Number 1. Watermelon, the kidney overdrive king. And here we are at the undisputed heavyweight champion of sleep disruption. Watermelon is, without a doubt, the most powerful natural diuretic you can find in the produce aisle, and its mechanism of action is far more sophisticated than just its famous water content. The secret lies in a potent amino acid called citrulline. When you consume watermelon, your body converts this citrulline into another amino acid called arginine. Arginine is the direct precursor to a molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is famous in the medical world for being a powerful vasodilator, which means it relaxes and widens your blood vessels. This dramatically increases blood flow throughout your entire body, and that includes a massive surge of blood flow directly to your kidneys. This sudden rush of blood puts your kidneys into a state of high performance, significantly increasing their filtration rate. In simple terms, eating watermelon is like flipping a switch that tells your kidneys to filter your blood and produce urine at maximum capacity right now. The scientific proof here is undeniable. Numerous studies, including a key one in the Journal of Renal Nutrition, have specifically examined how citrulline supplementation boosts nitric oxide and enhances overall kidney function. This effect is so potent that it's actually studied as a natural way to help support healthy blood pressure. But that exact same powerful, beneficial mechanism is what will absolutely guarantee you wake up multiple times if you indulge in it before bed. It's not just a fruit, it's a high-performance bladder-filling machine. The instructions for this one are as clear as day. Watermelon is a daytime-only fruit. Full stop. To be absolutely safe, do not eat watermelon within 5 hours of going to bed. Enjoy it at picnics, barbecues, and on hot summer afternoons, but once the sun goes down, that delicious fruit is strictly off limits for anyone who truly values their sleep. Is watermelon still your favorite summer fruit, even with this major downside? Let me know with a simple yes or no in the comments. Okay, so we've covered the foods that can sabotage your sleep. It might feel like a lot of your healthy favorites are now on the do not eat list for the evening. But don't worry, this isn't about restriction. It's about making smart, strategic substitutions. Now we're going to pivot to the exciting part, the 5 incredible foods you can and should enjoy in the evening. These foods are not only low in diuretics, but some of them contain compounds that actively help you sleep deeper and longer. We're going to count down from number 5 to the absolute best pre-bedtime snack for a night of uninterrupted rest. Sleep-safe food number 5, sweet potato, the anti-cramp comfort food. Starting our good list is a wonderfully comforting and deeply nutritious food, the sweet potato. A small baked sweet potato is an incredible evening choice because it feels satisfying and addresses several nighttime issues without overloading your bladder. The magic is in its perfect blend of minerals and complex carbs. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates that provide a slow, steady release of glucose into your bloodstream, preventing those blood sugar spikes and crashes we talked about earlier. But even more importantly, they are a fantastic source of 2 critical minerals, potassium and magnesium. In this context, the delivery system is key. Combined with fiber and carbs, potassium's main role shifts from being a diuretic to becoming a powerful muscle relaxant, working in harmony with magnesium to prevent those excruciating nighttime leg cramps. And magnesium is famously known as the relaxation mineral for its ability to calm your entire nervous system. How does magnesium work its magic? It binds to GABA receptors in your brain. These receptors are responsible for quieting down nerve activity, essentially sending a message to your mind and body that it's time to power down for sleep. And this isn't just talk. A landmark study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that magnesium supplementation significantly improved total sleep time and sleep efficiency in older adults. A small sweet potato provides a natural, delicious, whole food source of this essential sleep mineral. Here's the clear how-to. The key is in the preparation. You want to bake it, not boil it, to retain the nutrients and avoid adding water. A small sweet potato, about the size of your fist, baked until it's soft and tender. You can eat it plain or with a sprinkle of cinnamon, which not only adds flavor but also helps with blood sugar regulation. Have it about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. What's your favorite way to prepare sweet potatoes? Share your delicious, healthy recipes with our community below. Sleep-safe food number 4, zucchini, the gentle and soothing vegetable. If you're craving a savory, light vegetable snack in the evening, zucchini is your absolute best friend, with one important condition: you have to cook it. Raw zucchini is very high in water, but when you roast or grill it, a significant amount of that water evaporates. This simple process concentrates its amazing nutrients and flavor while drastically reducing the liquid load on your system. This makes cooked zucchini the perfect vehicle for its sleep-friendly minerals, including magnesium and potassium. It's also incredibly easy to digest, so it won't sit heavily in your stomach or cause any discomfort. It's the perfect light, warm, and comforting side dish for a late dinner that actively supports your sleep goals instead of sabotaging them. Through the magic of cooking, you transform it from a potentially diuretic vegetable into a sleep-safe superfood. The science behind this is straightforward. A study in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition examined how different cooking methods affect the water content and nutrient profile of vegetables. They found that dry heat methods like roasting and grilling were among the most effective for reducing water volume while preserving key minerals. So here are the simple instructions. Slice up a zucchini or a yellow summer squash. Toss it with a tiny bit of olive oil and your favorite herbs like thyme or rosemary, and roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius until it's perfectly tender. This is your new go-to evening vegetable. Sleep-safe food. Number 3, avocado, the creamy calm-down snack. Coming in at number 3 is the rich, decadent, and deeply satisfying avocado. A small portion of avocado in the evening is a powerful tool for achieving better, deeper sleep. First, its water content is naturally lower and is bound up with healthy fats and fiber, which means your body processes it very slowly and deliberately. These amazing monounsaturated fats also promote a feeling of satiety, sending a signal to your brain that you're full and safe, which is a powerful psychological cue for your body to relax and power down. This prevents hunger pangs from waking you up later, but its true power lies in its incredible mineral density. Avocados are loaded with both magnesium and potassium, which are critical for calming the nervous system and preventing muscle cramps. It's the ultimate creamy, comforting snack that tells your body it's safe to rest. A 2018 review in the scientific journal Nutrients detailed just how crucial magnesium is for regulating the neurotransmitters that promote sleep, specifically by supporting healthy levels of GABA, our brain's primary calming neurotransmitter. Avocados provide a rich, delicious, whole food source of this essential nutrient. Here is the clear how-to. Portion control is the key to success. About 1/3 of a medium avocado is the perfect amount. You can eat it plain right out of the skin with a spoon, or mash it on a single whole grain cracker about an hour before bed. Sleep-safe food number 2, banana, your body's personal melatonin factory. Our number 2 spot goes to a classic nighttime snack for a very good reason. A banana is nature's own conveniently packaged sleep aid. Its power is in a beautiful 3-step biochemical process that happens inside your body after you eat it. First, it's packed with the muscle-relaxing minerals potassium and magnesium, which we know help prevent cramps and calm the body. Second, bananas contain the essential amino acid L-tryptophan. Think of tryptophan as the raw building material for sleep. Your body uses this tryptophan to create serotonin, the famous neurotransmitter of well-being and relaxation. Then, in the third and most important step, your brain uses that serotonin to produce melatonin, the hormone that directly governs your sleep-wake cycle. So, eating a banana literally gives your body the exact ingredients it needs to manufacture its own perfect natural dose of sleep hormone. The link between tryptophan and sleep is one of the most well-researched areas of nutritional science. A major review from the Journal of Psychiatric Research confirmed that tryptophan intake is consistently associated with a decreased amount of time it takes to fall asleep. Here's the simple how-to. A small to medium-sized banana is the ideal portion, consumed about 60 minutes before you plan to go to sleep. For an even more powerful synergistic effect, have a few slices with a tablespoon of almond butter, which adds healthy fats and even more magnesium. How often do you eat bananas? Let us know if you'll consider adding one to your evening routine. Sleep-safe food number 1, pumpkin seeds, the ultimate sleep mineral powerhouse. And now for the number 1 best food to eat before bed for a quiet, deep, and uninterrupted night. A small handful of raw or dry roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds. This is, without a doubt, the most nutritionally dense and effective sleep-promoting snack you can find. It works on multiple levels simultaneously. First, pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of magnesium on the entire planet. A single 1-ounce serving provides a massive dose that has a profound, calming effect on your entire nervous system. Second, just like bananas, they are also rich in tryptophan, the sleep precursor amino acid. Third, and this is the secret key that makes them so special, they are an excellent source of zinc. Zinc is a critical cofactor mineral that helps your brain efficiently convert that tryptophan into serotonin. So pumpkin seeds provide the building block and the essential tool to actually use it. Finally, specifically for men, zinc is absolutely vital for prostate health. Since an enlarged prostate is a primary cause of frequent nighttime urination, pumpkin seeds can help tackle the problem from the inside out, addressing a root cause. The evidence for this synergy is overwhelming. A study published in the journal PLOS1 found that a combination of magnesium and zinc supplementation significantly improved overall sleep quality. Pumpkin seeds provide both of these, plus tryptophan, in one natural, powerful package. Here is the clear how-to. A 1-ounce serving, which is about a small handful, of unsalted, raw or dry roasted seeds. Eat them slowly and chew them well, about 60 minutes before bed. This one single tip could genuinely change your nights forever. Have you ever tried pumpkin seeds as a snack? I truly hope you give this one a try. Now, I know exactly what you might be thinking, but if I eat or drink anything at all before bed, won't I still have to get up? That is a perfectly valid concern. Here are 4 simple but critical rules to follow to ensure your late-night snack doesn't backfire. Number 1. Volume. Keep any evening snack or drink small. We're talking about a small handful of seeds or 1/3 of an avocado. For liquids, no more than 6 ounces. This is enough to be satisfying without overwhelming your system. Number 2. Timing. Have your final snack at least 60 to 90 minutes before you get into bed. This gives your body a crucial last call period to process everything before you lie down for the night. Number 3. Avoid hidden diuretics. Strictly avoid the obvious culprits like caffeine and alcohol, but also be mindful of sugary sodas and even some herbal teas that aren't specifically for sleep, as they can have a diuretic effect. Number 4. Empty the tank completely. Make it a non-negotiable ritual to use the bathroom as the very last thing you do before your head hits the pillow. Even if you don't feel a strong urge, go anyway. This simple habit can be a complete game changer. So, my friends, today we talked about more than just lists of foods. We talked about how to work with your body, not against it. We talked about how to use simple, smart substitutions to reclaim the deep, restorative sleep that you absolutely deserve. I'm not asking you to change your whole life overnight. Just pick the one snack from our safe list that resonated with you the most and try it tonight. Treat it like a simple 3-night experiment and just observe how you feel. Which one will you try first? the comforting sweet potato, the creamy avocado, or the powerhouse pumpkin seeds? Let me know your choice in the comments. And of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so we can continue this health journey together. Take care, may your nights be quiet and your mornings bright. I'll see you in the next video. Many seniors have been already benefited from this video. Click to see what you've been missing.